Welcome back to Mel's Shit Show. Today, I'm going to tell you about the time I went to Mexico and had a panic attack in the ocean. So, we were on a business trip with my dad, and my mom and my sister were with us. There were different excursions we could do, and my dad and my sister were going to do snorkeling and zip lining. And then my mom and I were going to do the spa, and I think my sister and I were going to do horseback riding. Anywho, the day that my dad and my sister were supposed to go snorkeling, my sister got sick. So my dad had already paid for the excursions. Therefore, someone had to go snorkeling, and mom was not going to do it because she doesn't like snorkeling. I don't think I had ever been in open water before, so this was before I realized I was terrified of open water. So we go out, we're with a group of people. We get on a boat, we ride out to not the middle of the ocean, but we're out there. And we get off and we're snorkeling through and they're showing us all the fish. Well, then we get close to a reef and the guy said, okay, be careful over here because if you touch the reef, you're probably gonna cut yourself and it's not gonna feel too great because, you're cutting yourself. Well, I start to panic because if I get cut, I'm going to pass out and have a seizure. And then I'm going to feel like I'm going to die. And I don't want to do that in the middle of the ocean. So I freeze and I'm panicking. I don't know what to do. And the rest of the group just keeps going. They don't realize that I'm panicking. And my dad didn't realize I was panicking, so he kept going. So it's just me back here, and then I start panicking even more because everyone's leaving me. But luckily, there was a tour guide in the front and a tour guide in the back. And the one in the back saw me panicking, so he came up to me. And he's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "No, I'm panicking. I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna die. I'm hyperventilating." And he was like, okay, we'll go back to the boat. So he grabs me by my life jacket and he starts pulling me back because there's no way, I'm not moving. And so as we're on our way back, he goes, wait, did you get any pictures of the fish or yourself? Because I had a waterproof camera. And I was like, no, I didn't. And so he's like, here, give me your camera. So he leaves me floating in the water and he dives down and takes pictures of all these cool fish. And then he points upward and gets a picture of me. And I look like a whale floating because I just starfished. And I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm going to die. So he comes back up and he pulls me back to the boat. We get back up on the boat and then I just lay there so I can calm down. And then finally the group got back to the boat and they get on. And my dad goes, oh, have you been here the whole time? I was like, no, Dad. I had a panic attack. I stopped. Y'all kept going. And this guy had to drag me back to the boat. And he's like, oh. So the boat goes a little bit further because there was a shallow part that we could see different fish. And so everyone was supposed to get off. And I was like, no, I'm going to sit this one out because I am still shooken up from what just happened. And so, yeah, that was my panic attack in the ocean. So that's all I've got for Mel's Shit Show today.